Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Cancer, June 2012. Cancer, we start off the month with the Sun in Gemini, and this activates the area of your life that has to do with working behind the scenes, hidden strength, also limitations, karma, unfinished business. So you're what I call, you're in your 6-week cycle up until our birthday. And our birthday is the most sacred day of the year. We're in what is called a 6-week cycle, where we get all of the lessons and tests of the entire solar year from your birthday of 2011 up until the last 6 weeks up until your birthday now. And so you're being really tested right now, Cancer. And you may be feeling frustrated, you may be feeling tired, you may be feeling like it's futile no matter what I do, it doesn't help, it doesn't change, you know, and so just keep the faith, okay, because it is going to get better. It always changes, it will get better, and you know, once you're in your birthday month, you know, which starts June 20th on, you'll be feeling your empowerment once again. This is a good time to rest. It's a good time to not push. It's a good time to, you know, take a back seat. You know, life is like the circle of life. This is why I love astrology, because it moves in a circle. We're not always on top all the time. Each one of us takes a turn. Right now we're in the cycle of Gemini, so it's their time to shine. Right before that, it was Taurus's time. So then it's going to be your time, Cancer. And so each one of us, we are either, you know, the spotlight's on us, or we're in the background. It's someone else that's out front. It's someone else that's front and center, and it turned to shine. And right now it's your turn to, you know, really reflect on, you know, the entire year from your last birthday of 2011 till now, and think about what it is you want to change. What is it that I want to improve? What is it that I want to see happen? What changes do I need to make? And so, you know, take advantage of this time right now to rest, regenerate, re-energize, work on yourself, work on your health, and love on you, okay? Because we're all doing the best that we can with what we have. And now we have the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse on June 4th. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your health. It has to do with your health habits. It has to do with your work habits, your lifestyle. So the eclipse is taking place in this area of your work and your health and your spirituality and working behind the scenes. So you really are in a cycle where you're looking at, you know, what am I doing for a living? What am I doing for my work? What am I doing for my health? Because, you know, has there been cost to your health for the job that you have, the work that you do? Has it cost you, you know, what's it cost to your health? What's it cost to your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your physical well-being? What has been the cost to your health and well-being to have this job or to have this company, to do this kind of work? You're really looking at that now. You're really looking at, okay, you know, yes, I have this money, but it's cost me. At what price does it come? So you really want to be looking at that, okay, and make the necessary changes. This full moon eclipse challenges us to step out of the external limitations of what we think and what we know. We have been programmed by our parents, teachers, culture, religion, government, and the mass media to see reality in specific ways. We've been trained to worship the mind and the 5 senses, yet 96% of our universe is imperceptible, even to our most sophisticated scientific instruments. So what is real? What is true? What is true for you? That's what really matters, is what's true for us. What is our truth? This Sagittarius full moon eclipse shows us that those answers cannot come from our head, but will come from our heart. This Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse summons us to integrate the masculine and the feminine, the mind and the heart, spirit and matter. It is time to move beyond our comfort zones and self-imposed limitations, fears, and boldly move into our future. The power to create is increasing. Creating and manifesting is rising daily because we're moving into 4th and 5th dimension. So we can quickly create it really fast. So we want to be aware, and we need a certain mindset to create what we want. So focus on what you want and release what you don't want anymore. Let go of limitations. Let go of the chains that bind you. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty in Gemini, is making a rare eclipse to the sun on June 5th and 6th. Venus transits occurs very rare, are in pairs. The first one was June 8th, 2004. And now we're having the second one, June 5th and 6th, depending where we are on the planet, 2012. The previous pairs were 1874 and 1882. The next pairs will be 2117 and 2125. It is time for women to reclaim their power and men to reclaim their feminine side. This takes place in the area of your life that has to do with working behind the scenes, unfinished business. So Venus wants for you to go over whatever needs to be completed at this time, whatever needs to be finished at this time. Just a few hours after the peak of the Sagittarius full moon eclipse, Neptune goes retrograde at 3 degrees Pisces. Neptune is the higher octave planet of Venus. This dissolves the illusion of separation, for all are one. Neptune will be retrograde until November 10th. This happens in the area of your life that has to do with what you believe. So you've been really looking at what you believe. Your spirituality has been growing. And so you're really looking at your ability to travel, your relationship to God, your beliefs, your ability to have more freedom in your life. And those of us with planets and points from 0 to 5 degrees, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, have felt Neptune's effect most strongly. This retrograde will begin to give us a break as Neptune draws down his power, which he's been running the show for the first half of 2012. Now, Jupiter enters Gemini on June 11th until June of 2013, and then he'll go into your sign. Right? So right now, Jupiter is in the area of your life from June 11th through June of 2013, again, working behind the scenes with you. So there's a lot of work going on in your life, but it's behind the scenes, okay? And you've got the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter in this area of your life until June 20th, when the Sun goes into your sign and comes into the first house, the part of you of new beginnings. So with everything in Gemini, we're looking at the contrast and contradictions because they are essential elements of the human experience. That's what Gemini teaches us, that contrast and contradiction are essential elements of the human experience. And then we have the Gemini New Moon on June 19th, giving us a radical shift in consciousness because Prime Creator is pouring the goddess love light energy through all of these eclipses, new moons, and we have 2 Gemini new moons. We had one on May 20th at 0 degrees, and now we're having one on June 19th at 28 degrees, and this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with secrets, limitations, frustration, but it's also the area of hidden strength. So use this to set a game plan for whatever it is you want to be doing and finish up all that unfinished business, because it's time for breakdowns to breakthroughs. Where do you want to make breakthroughs? It's about us standing in our truth and power, because this new moon happens just hours before solstice, where the sun goes into Cancer, and we have summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. And God is giving us new downloads into our atom cells and electrons, into our DNA. And solstice is a turning point in the year, okay? It's the turning point. It's a gateway into higher consciousness. And this sun in Cancer, and then of course Mercury the messenger went into Cancer on June 7th, so now we've got the Sun and Mercury in your sign happening in the area of your life that has to do with new beginnings. Your appearance, your outlook on life, your selfhood, your spirit, personal involvements, taking the initiative. Then we have the biggest astrological event of the year on June 24th. Revolutionary Uranus squares off with evolutionary Pluto. And they're going to make 7 exact squares, reshaping our world till 2015. Those of us that have cardinal planets or cardinal points, such as you, Cancer, between 0 and 12 degrees, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, will feel this energy greatly. The Sun makes a hard aspect to Uranus and Pluto on June 29th, triggering explosive feelings and powerful events. Creative people will take this radical action and make technological and ideological breakthroughs. This can empower us to move beyond our differences and opposing beliefs. For all are one. We are all one human family. This Uranus-Pluto square takes place in the area of your life that has to do with relationships and partnerships and your career legacy in the world, your professional legacy in the world, your reputation in the world. So this could have to do with your business partners too. So whatever frustration you've been feeling with your business partners or your wife or your husband or your co-workers, it's really going to get triggered the last week in June and the first week of July. So really pay attention to what it is you want and need, okay? And use your frustration and your anger and channel it into productive outlets, such as working out physically or a project where you can take that powerful energy and channel it into doing good for yourself. And really look at your relationships. Do you want to be in this relationship anymore? Is this marriage working for you? Is this business working for you? Is this business partnership working for you? What is truth for you? You see, you have to tell the universe what you want. You have to tell the universe what you need. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. That's Einstein. So tell the planets what you want. Tell the universe what you want, and then take action. Now, the good news is stabilizing Saturn is direct on June 25th at 22 degrees Libra. Our readiness to take a giant step forward is in place, and this affects the part of your life that has to do with your foundation, how you nurture yourself, your home, where you live. And so this is an opportunity for you to build a stronger foundation. Now it's Saturn moving direct. We're going to be able to make changes in our career. We're going to be able to make changes in our goals and our work. June is a great month, an action-packed month. You know, we started 2012 with the career and work planets in reverse, Saturn and Mars. And, you know, we had a short window of opportunity from December 23rd through January 23rd of 2012, but then they went in reverse. They went retrograde, and Neptune took over. Well, Neptune has everything to do with spirituality and creativity. It doesn't have anything to do with mundane tasks or work. And so, you know, many folks have been feeling that their plans have been on hold or delayed. No longer. We are moving forward now in June at the speed of light. The second half of 2012 will be breakthroughs and rapid changes for the better and the highest good for all concerned. We have an opportunity to move beyond our limitations. So get creative, Cancer. What is it that you want to change? Now is the time to do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for your comments, your letters, and your feedback. Thank you to all my clients. If you would like to work with me, it's very simple, and have me take a detailed look at your astrology. You go to my PayPal page, the link is below. You choose the length of the session you want. Once you've made that commitment, I send you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that works best for you. And then we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Cancer, keep looking up.